All right, guys, we are going to start looking at opinion writing. And so I want to start off by showing you some student examples. These are finished writing pieces for opinion writing. And I just want you to sit back and think about things that you notice. Um, we've talked about personal stories. You've taught me things on your expert story for nonfiction. And now we're going back to a different type of nonfiction writing. But you're going to be trying to convince me to get on your side about your opinion of something. So this writing is a little bit different than your expert writing. So I want you to look at these examples and see what are some things that you notice that might be special to opinion writing. All right, so I'm going to read this example and then we're going to stop and think about some things that make this writing special. America is facing a big problem. Soda are coming Soda are making people become overweight. This is very unhealthy and we need to stop. One reason Mayor Bloomberg has banned sodas larger than 16 ounces is because um, popular menus are much bigger now than it was back then. For example, in 1955, the size of soda at restaurants was 7 ounces, and now you can buy a soda that's more than 30 ounces, and this is very unhealthy. Another reason is experts say that too many sodas can lead to obesity, and obesity you don't want to get obesity because obesity is heart trouble and diabetes, so be careful. No more supersized drinks. Please don't be mad. This is the right choice. Say goodbye to supersized drinks. Okay, so this was one writing piece for opinion writing, and I want you to think about what is her opinion and what are a few ways she tried to convince us to get on her sides about her opinion. And we're going to talk about these examples in our small group this week. Here's another example. I would like more nonfiction books in our classroom library. One reason is because if you can help think of characters for our fairy tales, for example, I researched octopus last year that I made a book called The Tree Little Crabs, and I made the octopus bad because octopus eat crabs and other shellfish. Another reason I love to research animals like dinosaurs and other uh, prehistoric creatures like the Smeldon and other ice age animals. For example, when I study rhinoceros, I said rhinoceros have been living since the ice age. One last reason is it helps us get smarter. For example, I used to not know about rhinos. Now I know a lot about rhinos. I hope you agree with this argument about getting more nonfiction books. Okay, another student example. I just want you to think, what was this author trying to convince us to do? And what are some reasons she gave us for that? Okay. I have one more, and this one's neat because it actually tells you what the author is doing for the opinion writing. And I'll kind of go over some of these, but we'll hit these as we go through the unit also. Okay. Do you want to know the best sport ever? Football is the best sport. We should be able to play football at recess. We should be able to play football because it's fun. Everyone likes football. Everyone watches the Super Bowl because they love football. When we play football, we have fun. If you get the ball, everyone runs after you and tries to grab it. We run around screaming and we have fun. Everyone in our class knows how to play. For example, I can be the quarterback and Jesse can be the receiver. For our teacher, even our teacher knows how to play. She told us we wouldn't leave anyone out. Please let us play. Another reason why we should have football is that it's good for us. You get to run, throw, and catch. For example, one time I was playing with my brothers and my dog caught the ball. We had to chase after Rufus to get the ball back. I asked my brother, and he said, I get the best workout when I play football. Football is good exercise. We would be happy if we could play football. Everyone would love it. Please let us play. All right, so here are some things, and we'll talk about this more in our small group, but here are some specific things that hopefully you noticed in the other writing pieces, but definitely are in this writing piece as well for opinion. The writer's introduction, so remember your introduction is his first paragraph, um, is set up so that the readers expect that this piece of opinion writing. He tried to hook your reader by caring about his opinion. So he gets you excited by saying, do you know what the best sport ever is? Because in your head, you know what you think the best sport ever is. And then he tells you what it is. So you might have been thinking soccer or softball or something else, but he said, nope, it's football. And we should play it at recess. He explained several reasons why we should believe that, you know, that he would include everybody, that everybody knows how to play, and that it's good exercise. He organized his information into each different part. He didn't just tell you that you should believe him, he included great detail for his case and his personal knowledge. He told you more and gave you more evidence by using transition words like for example. So everyone in the class knows how to play. For example, I could be the quarterback and Jesse could be the receiver. Even the teacher can play. His ending, he made sure to relate to his whole piece. So he said we would be happy if we could play. Everyone would love it. Please let us play. Um, the writer uses punctuation to have you pause and read with the expression because we know that if it ends in like an explanation point that we read it pretty excited. Okay. So those are things that hopefully you noticed in the other two pieces, but also this one. I'm super excited. First, actually, let me start with this. We are going to start brainstorming ourselves, and we'll do this in our second writing group together this week. First group, we're going to talk about those immersion pieces, the student examples. In our second group together, you're going to start thinking about um, some things that you would like to write about for your opinion piece. But before I did that, I just wanted to give you like a big picture. Okay, so your writing big picture is going to be that you're writing about one big, bold opinion that you have. We're going to list 3 reasons why your reader should believe that opinion. And you're going to make sure you address your audience and use transition words. Okay, along with some other things, but that's kind of your big picture of what um, you're going to be writing is give me a big opinion and list at least 3 examples. Okay. Let's see. So while you're brainstorming, let's see if this will get me signed back in quickly. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so there's 2 different ways you can write opinion writing. You can write about a problem, or you can write about appreciating someone. So let's start with writing about a problem. So I want you to think, and I tried thinking of some KVA problems versus face to face, because usually if we were face to face, we would talk about problems like maybe lunch isn't long enough. Maybe we want more than one recess, that kind of thing. But, we get an hour for lunch and recess. So I figured for KVA, that might be enough time. If that's still not enough time, they go ahead and put that on your problem list. But I thought for KVA, maybe, that your internet wouldn't sometimes doesn't work or that you miss your friends. And together we'll brainstorm some more ideas. These were just a couple that I thought of. And then after we brainstorm our problems, we're gonna have to think of like some solutions. So maybe a solution for my internet not working all the time is that maybe we need to upgrade our internet for faster speed, or maybe the school could provide good internet to all. Um, I really probably should say the district. Yeah, maybe the district or school could provide good internet to KVA students. I'm sure y'all can think of some other good solutions to that. Um, Missing my friends. We would have to think of some solutions for that one too, and we'll do that together. So, before we get writing, we obviously have to think of our ideas. So, it needs to start with what is a problem and how are we going to fix it? Okay. So, think about that, and we'll come up with some other ones together in our small group. Some other things you could do is appreciate someone. So your story could be all about appreciating someone, and then your reasons could be like three reasons why you should appreciate that person. So I put on here, like if I was brainstorming, I would do Miss Hubble, my mom, my husband, Mr. Belusic. And if I was thinking about this, like Miss Hubble, I would say we should appreciate her because she's a great leader. I'm going to say for teachers and students. She runs the whole school. That's a big responsibility. Um, she's always looking for fun opportunities for us. For example, like that zoo virtual learning, just like, and I'm going to say she's flexible. And when I say flexible, I mean, and it kind of goes back to that looking for fun opportunities. This year we have a lot of students that are online students. So Miss Hubble made sure to find a um, a fun, engaging activity that everyone could do online or in person. Um, Instead of just finding something that was just for in-person students, and leaving out the KVA students when we did that zoo night. So, that's what I mean by flexible, is she's thinking of ideas for not only the kids that are face to face, but also us that are KVA. So, I think that's definitely a big thing, especially this year, to be thankful for Ms. Hubble for. And I'm sure there's other great things that you can think of to be thankful for Ms. Hubble. And then, like, if you put your mom on your list, you would list three reasons why we should appreciate your mom. And then you could do your dad or siblings also. Okay. We'll talk about this more in our second small group together. Last thing I wanted to talk about was this wonderful game board. I'm super excited about this game board. I'm hoping that this helps really understand the flow of this unit. And when I say unit, remember that we're in our writing for about 4 or 5 weeks. So this game board will last us that long. But I just wanted to to show you big picture, but also give you something to follow. So this week we are going to be focusing on brainstorming, which will be this seeing a problem and imagining a solution, which we just talked about, and seeing noteworthy people, places, things, or ideas, and helping others see them too, which is that um, appreciating people. So those are the two we're really going to focus on. By the end of the week, we might try and write a thesis, but if not, we'll get to that next week. And we'll talk about what that means and everything starting either the end of this week or beginning of next week. So know that this game board is going to be for the whole unit, so 4 or 5 weeks, and then that it doesn't have to all be done this week. Okay, I just wanted to give you a big picture. All right, guys, go ahead and join a study hall if you have any questions. But just know that it's exciting. We're getting into our opinion writing. This is the first week. First, we're going to notice, and then we're going to start brainstorming and start getting some ideas together for next week. We'll start drafting. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.